Widow uncovers shocking secrets about her late husband's past. She thought she knew everything about the man she loved, until one letter shattered everything. What was he hiding, even from the grave? Remember to subscribe, like, and comment to support real stories that deserve to be heard. There are moments in life when reality fractures, when everything we thought we knew dissolves into uncertainty. For Olivia Hartman, a devoted wife and loving mother, that moment came after the sudden passing of her husband, Daniel. To the outside world, they had lived the perfect life. A beautiful marriage, a joyful daughter, and a house built on laughter and dreams. But hidden within the seams of their story was a truth so deeply buried that not even Daniel's death could keep it concealed forever. In the weeks following Daniel's funeral, Olivia found herself drowning in grief. Their once vibrant home now echoed with silence. Memories clung to every corner. A forgotten sweater, a crumpled birthday card, a mug left untouched. One evening, driven by longing, Olivia wandered into their attic. It was there, among dusty boxes and faded photographs, that she stumbled upon a small, weathered envelope tucked inside an old book, The Spirit's Compass. The envelope bore no name, no date, only a trembling for Olivia, written in Daniel's unmistakable handwriting. Heart pounding, hands shaking, Olivia opened it. Inside was a letter, one that would change her life forever. It spoke of a secret Daniel had kept hidden since long before they met. A life he had lived, a child he had fathered, and a mysterious spirit guide that led him through it all. As Olivia's tears stained the letter, she realized her journey was only just beginning. This wasn't just about Daniel's past. It was about the future of a child she had never known existed, and the supernatural forces that refused to let the truth stay buried. This is the true story of love, betrayal, and a heart-wrenching quest for redemption. And once you hear it, you'll never forget it. Grief is a strange beast. It claws at your soul, distorting your memories, questioning your reality. In the days after reading Daniel's letter, Olivia barely slept. Questions gnawed at her mind. Why hadn't he told her? Was their love a lie? What about their daughter, Emma? Did she have a sibling out there, unaware of her existence? The letter revealed fragments, but left much unsaid. Daniel mentioned a young woman named Clara, a summer in a distant town, and a decision he made under duress. A child was born. Daniel wrote that he was young, scared, and swayed by his family to sever ties and start fresh. He confessed that the guilt never left him, that he tried to find the child years later, but was met with closed doors and warnings to stay away. Most chillingly, Daniel mentioned the spirit guide, a mysterious figure that began appearing in his dreams shortly after he left Clara. The guide, he claimed, urged him to seek forgiveness, to make peace before it was too late. Olivia's heart ached. Daniel had carried this burden silently. Yet, a greater question loomed. Was the child alive? Where were they now? And why did Daniel's spirit seem restless even in death? Unable to ignore the gnawing sense of unfinished business, Olivia began her search. She sifted through Daniel's old belongings, bank statements, travel records, anything that could hint at the town or woman he mentioned. Late one night, she found an old postcard wedged between the pages of Daniel's journal. It pictured a sleepy coastal village called Brindle Bay. On the back, a simple phrase, "Forgive me." With her heart in her throat, Olivia knew what she had to do. She had to go there. She had to uncover the truth. Brindle Bay was a town forgotten by time. Weathered cottages, narrow cobblestone streets, and the scent of salt in the air. It was hauntingly beautiful, yet carried an undercurrent of secrets. Olivia checked into a small inn under the pretense of a writing retreat. She visited libraries, local archives, and even old church records, searching for any mention of Daniel, Clara, or a child born decades ago. Days turned into weeks with no breakthrough. Then one evening, As Olivia walked the misty shoreline, she noticed an old woman sitting by the dunes, feeding seagulls. Something about her felt familiar. She had the same piercing blue eyes as Daniel. Olivia introduced herself cautiously. The woman, Margaret, invited her to sit. During their conversation, Margaret let slip a name, Clara Whitmore. She had been Margaret's niece, a bright young woman who fell for the wrong boy one summer and bore the weight of that love in secret. Olivia's heart raced. Clara. Margaret hesitated but eventually revealed the truth. Clara's son, named Lucas, had been adopted by a local family. Clara never married. She lived a quiet life, passing away only a year earlier. Olivia wept openly, but Margaret wasn't finished. She told Olivia something that sent chills through her bones. Clara used to say a spirit visited her in dreams, Margaret whispered. A guide who told her their paths would cross again, and when they did, forgiveness would finally bloom. Spirit guide. Just like Daniel's dreams. Olivia knew then. Daniel had tried to reach out, even in death. Fueled by this revelation, Margaret helped Olivia track down Lucas. He lived just outside town. A quiet man, a schoolteacher, unaware of his true paternity. Trembling, Olivia prepared to meet the son Daniel never got to embrace. The day Olivia met Lucas, the sky was heavy with rain. It mirrored the storm within her. Standing on Lucas's doorstep, she almost lost her nerve. What if he rejected her? What if he refused to believe? But when Lucas opened the door, Olivia saw it. Daniel's eyes, Daniel's crooked smile. She introduced herself simply. I was Daniel Hartman's wife. I believe I'm part of your story. Confusion crossed Lucas' face. Then curiosity. Then an openness Olivia hadn't dared hope for. Over coffee, she shared Daniel's letter. She spoke of the dreams, the spirit guide, the search that led her here. Lucas listened in stunned silence. Tears filled his eyes when she finished. I always felt different, he admitted. Like someone was missing. Olivia gave him the only thing she could. The truth, wrapped in love and sorrow. In return, Lucas showed her a locket Clara had given him. Inside, a faded picture of a young Daniel, smiling shyly. She said he was my guardian angel, Lucas whispered. In that moment, Olivia realized Daniel had never abandoned them. Not truly. His spirit had been guiding them both, knitting their broken pieces together even beyond the grave. They embraced. A long, cathartic, soul-mending embrace. And outside, for the first time in days, the rain stopped. A single ray of sunlight broke through the clouds. Perhaps Olivia thought it was Daniel's spirit, finally at peace. Love leaves traces. Even when hidden, even when buried, it finds a way to surface. Olivia's journey was not just about uncovering Daniel's past. It was about healing old wounds, finding new family, and understanding that forgiveness stretches beyond life and death. In the end, the spirit guide wasn't just a ghostly figure. It was love itself, refusing to be forgotten. And as Olivia and Lucas stood together at the water's edge, they knew this was not an ending. It was a beginning. If this story touched your heart, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below. Share your own stories of love, loss, and redemption. Let's keep these powerful connections alive.